Hello, Cothern Cards community. It's about time to get started. Chaos, don't do that. Don't do it, man. I'm serious. I don't want your money. Just wait till you get paid. I'll be here. Anyway, welcome to the stream tonight, everyone. Glad to have you here. Tonight we will be doing some card sorting and pack breaks. If you're interested in picking up some packs, go to cothencards.com. There's a video there that explains how everything works. You can order using the form a little bit further down on the page. If you have any questions, let me know in chat or send me email at cothencards@gmail.com. That is what we have available for sale in the current prices. Kaldheim Jumpstart, Zendikar Rising Ikoria, Theros Beyond Death, Throne of Eldraine, Core 2021, and Commander Legends. $1 shipping is for up to 6 cards in a plain white envelope. Or we can do $5 for hits only. Hello, Emily. Good to see you over in YouTube chat. Appreciate you stopping by tonight. $5 is hits only. That is rares, mythics, foils, and any cards over $1. And then $9 is for every single card. If you want, I can hold your card order until later on if you would prefer to wait. That way you can combine packs from multiple streams with one shipping costs. Yes, Emily, I did see you yesterday in Praz Brown's stream. I saw you right at the end and said hey, but I think he was signing off at that time. How are the sound levels, everyone? It looks like things are a bit weird on my end. It looks like my mic is topping out and my my music might be a little bit louder than normal, so let me know what you guys think. I can adjust the levels as necessary. Don't want to be blowing anybody's ears out, but I want to make sure you can hear me as well. Emily says the sounds are just fine. So Chaos, what are you talking about? It's for cards. I mean, I want to make sure we're not doing anything that's gonna, one, get you in trouble, or two, put you in a bad spot financially. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to be here every Monday and Thursday night, and I also mentioned to you that I got some more Jumpstart. Hi, Chris Walker. Thanks for stopping by over on YouTube. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. If anybody's interested in ordering packs, go to cothencards.com and fill out the form. Payment is by PayPal, friends and family, please. That way it keeps the fees lower for me, or actually no fees for me, which is how I keep the prices on the packs so low. No notes. Everything I need will come through on that form that you submit on cothencards.com. So tonight we'll be going through some cards I recently opened, sorting them, adding them to my binder collection. I'm currently trying to collect sets of these. Jumpstart's one kind of exception. I'm more trying to build like a Jumpstart cube with those. So I'll need some sort of checklist for that, but I don't have one yet. If you guys want to talk about anything Magic the Gathering, please just let me know. I'll be happy to do so. I think I've gotten the ads taken care of, so you shouldn't hear any on the music. If you do hear some, let me know, and I'll get that fixed for the next stream. So let's go ahead and get started looking at these cards. Let me zoom in so you can see what we're looking at. First thing is I opened a Jumpstart pack, at least one in this pile. I got the Dinosaurs Pack, which I thought wasn't the best, but I found out one of the cards is more valuable than I thought. I started out with a Primal Might, which is not super valuable. X in the green, target creature you control gets plus X until end of turn. Then it fights up to one target creature you don't control. Looks like we have a little bit of movement on the camera. Let me see if I get that tightened up. Whoops, wrong way. I think that's better. Then it fights up to one target creature you don't control. It's not the most efficient way to do things, but it gets the job done. Next up we have Rampaging Brontodon. This is the one that's actually worth some money. I think it's like $4 something, which is kind of surprising. This comes in Arena in those free decks you get when you start playing. So it's on there as well. It's 5 and 2 green for a 7/7 trample. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each land you control. So that can be a lot of fun in a green stompy deck. We also have Drover the Mighty, 1 and a green for a 1/1. It gets +2/+2 as long as you control a dinosaur, and you can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Savage Stomp, 2 and a green, costs 2 less to cast. If it targets a dinosaur you control, put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control, then it fights target creature you don't control. Another form of inefficient removal, but probably gets the job done. Thrashing Brontodon's 1 and 2 green for 3/4, which isn't too bad. 1, it sacrifices to destroy target artifact or enchantment. In Jumpstart, it could be good, I guess. Emily says, I got a problem as a promo when M21 came out, and it was kind of disappointing. Yeah, I would be kind of disappointed too. Garrick's Uprising. This was actually one of the more valuable uncommons, I think, in M21, if I'm remembering correctly. 2 and a green, when it enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power of 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample, and whenever a creature with power of 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you draw a card. So that's pretty cool. Let me get this chat a little higher so I can see the new messages as they come in. Next up is Colossal Dreadmaw, 4 and 2 green for a 6/6 with trample. Pretty vanilla, but gets the job done. Communing with Dinosaurs for single green, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a dinosaur or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. In Jumpstart, you are dealing with a 40 card deck, so that in any order thing could be helpful. We have New Horizons for 2 and a green and Channel Land. Whenever it enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Channel Land has tap to add 2 mana of any one color, so that's some acceleration, which is important for those big dinosaurs in this Jumpstart deck. Warzaka Frillback for 2 and a green. It's a 4/2. Not the best. Doesn't even have reach. So there's a strictly better version in Kaldheim. Thriving Grove. These lands are a lot of fun. When it enters the battlefield, it's tapped, but you get to choose a color other than green, and then you get to tap it to add green or 1 mana of the other color. Chaos says the dino for land is awesome. I need to pull it for Zakama. I don't know who Zakama is, but I'm sure they would appreciate that. Ornery Dilophosaurus, 3 and a green for a 2/2 with Death Touch. Whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Death Touch on a dinosaur. That's an interesting concept. Drowsing Tyranidon is 1 and a green for a 3/3, but it has Defender. As long as you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it can attack those that didn't have Defender. Speaking of the dinosaur land, this is what Chaos is talking about. Let's take a closer look. Got a couple fun looking dinosaurs in there. You normally don't see a lot of animals on land, so whenever you see dinosaurs or anything like that, it's normally pretty cool. So yeah, I agree, that is a fun land to pull. Then we have our M21 forest here. Nothing too special. If I remember right, one of these might have a slight print defect, but not enough to make it worth anything. Can't see it, so it must not be that big of a deal. So what's everybody been up to since the Monday stream? You see anything interesting? Open any packs of cards locally? Let me know in chat. Would love to hear what's going on in y'all's lives. Chaos meant the creature, but yeah, the land too. Which creature were we talking about? The dino for lands. Oh, Zakama is the dino. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, Chaos. I'm not familiar with that card, so thank you for mentioning that. I'll have to look into it. Let's see what I have open that needs to be sorted. Looks like we have an M21 pack, Aquaria pack, Commander Legends, Theros, and Thrones. So I have 6 different packs I need to go through. Pa says, what's good, Mr. Cothern? I pulled a Goldspan Dragon last night, but you knew that. Yes, I did, and that is an awesome card to pull. That is for sure, Pause. So what I'm going to be doing is just going through each one of these packs that I opened. We can go through and see which ones I need to add to my collection, and we can also just talk about the new cards that I'm adding to my collection. Just 1 second while we sort through these, and then we'll get to the talking about them part. One thing about core sets is they never seem to have a lot of gold cards, so that's interesting for me. Now I have already opened one box of M21 plus all this jumpstart stuff, so I already have a lot of M21. It's mainly the rares I think that I'm looking for at this point, and maybe a couple uncommons. But I do like to collect play sets of cards, so let's see what we have. Pause. I think everybody's doing good tonight. Appreciate you stopping by. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, go check out Pause Brown on YouTube. He's got a fun YouTube channel. I think he's up to 840 subscribers now, so if you guys can get him closer to 850, that would be awesome. Get these out of the way so we can go through them. Emily says, honestly, I don't like M21 that much. I think a lot of people are that way. I have a feeling I probably have almost all these cards. So this will probably be pretty quick. But for somebody who's new getting into Magic, there are a decent amount of staples in here that people would like to add to their decks, I think. Wow, I didn't have a Gourmet. Let's mark that off the list. So we did add an uncommon. That's always good. And I did not have the rare in the pack, so that is good as well. Have a million of lands. Let's see if I have that Goblin Wizard token or not. Pretty sure I have the Goblin Wizard token because I wrote it down. So we're going to put that in the duplicate pile. How many Jumpstart do I have? Pause. I have 14 packs of Jumpstart left. I can double check. Emily says, Pause's stream was really fun. Yes, it was. Sorry for all the pack ruffling. Yeah, Pause, I have 14 packs of Jumpstart left. Hey, Dr. Haas, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Just going through and sorting some cards. If anybody's interested in picking up packs, go to cothencards.com. There is a video on the top that explains how to do everything. You basically fill out the form on the page and it gives me everything I need to know. You add up your total and pay via PayPal, friends and family with no notes to cothencards@gmail.com. Pause says, hit me with 5 Jumpstart. Emily says, I hope that you can get to 200 subs really soon. Me too, Emily. Me too. So, let me get Pause set up with some Jumpstart. Just 1 second while I do some back end stuff. So Pause wants 5 jump starts. Let me take that out of inventory. We can deal with the shipping later, Pause. The packs themselves will be $30 plus whatever the shipping ends up being. Do you have any preference on packs, Pause? I know the box is partially open, but they are still in 3 rows. There's 5 in the left and right and 4 in the middle. Pause is on Arena. He's been streaming Arena on Twitch. If you guys haven't had a chance to check him out, twitch.tv/pause1980. Pause isn't on Arena right now, but he does play on Arena. I should specify. Okay, Pause, do you want any specific packs, or just take them off the top? We'll wait a second for Pause to respond. I know sometimes he likes to pick his packs. Second from bottom left. It's this one right here. Set that aside for you. You got 4 more. Emily says, hopefully I'll be able to buy a pack on stream too. No rush, Emily. Just whenever you're ready, just let me know. I'll be here Mondays and Thursdays. Now at 8:30 instead of the previous time. Pause says middle, second from top. Okay. And then he says bottom middle. Dr. Kaz is trying to coach Pause. Let's see if he bites. So right now we have second from bottom left, middle, second from top, bottom middle. And then we'll go bottom right. Kaz has it. So that's 4 packs, Pause. You have 1 more. All these shiny jumpstart packs messing with my camera. Top left. You got it. So we have 9 packs of Jumpstart left. Pause is opening up 5 tonight. Let's see what fun stuff we can pull for you, Pause. You ready to get started? He says yes, let's go. Hoping you pull lots of fun fire, Pause. These Jumpstart packs are a lot of fun. Let's see what we have tonight. Let's get positive. You are exactly right, Pause. That is the good way to do things. I don't know why I'm throwing these around on my desk. Let's just throw them straight in the trash. Dr. Kaz says, let's go. Good luck, Pause. Definitely appreciate all the support from the community. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys. We have Predatory. That can have some decent stuff in it. Starting with a Momentous Fall. Ravenous Baloth. That used to be good back when I played the first time. Fungal Rebirth. Affectionate Indric. Irresistible Prey. Brindle Shoat. Truffle Snout. Sabertooth Mauler. Crushing Canopy. Dawn Treader Elk, Sylvan Brushstrider, Thriving Grove, Time to Feed. Got a sweet looking forest right there. That's one of the more colorful forests I've seen, but those not fly traps, more like deer traps, are ready to pounce. I always go through these M21 forests even though they're nothing special, because sometimes they're misprinted. If you get a misprinted one, that is worth quite a bit of money. So unfortunately no misprints there. Believe the card we're looking for. Excellent. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. We're opening up some packs for Pause 1980 tonight. Got 5 Jumpstart packs. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Pause says he just wants Mythics, Rares, Jumpstart, Uncommon cards, and the special lands to be sent. I'm probably going to ask you to remind me of that later, Pause, but hopefully I remember on my own. So let's see what you get in this second pack. This is a fun one, I think. Witchcraft. You have Bog Brew Witch, Witch of the Moors, Blood Divination, Bubbling Cauldron, Swarm of Bloodflies, Tempting Witch, Bacon to a Pie, Black Cat, Blood Hunter Bat, Festering Newt, Festering Newt again, that's kind of weird, Last Gasp, Thriving Moor, That's a sweet swamp. Got a little eyeball hanging out there. Some claws coming up. Looks like some sort of dinosaur flying through the sky, or a bird or something. That's a cool swamp. I hope you like that one, Pause. And we'll just look through these, make sure there's not any misprint issues here. Do not see any. Paul says that is a kick butt swamp. I agree. It's one of my, I'd say it's probably one of my favorite ones in Jumpstart. Some of them aren't very imaginative, but that eyeball sticking out with the, I think it's brown color on it, looks pretty sweet. Let's see what else we can get Pause tonight. Pause says fingers crossed on a misprint pack. Me too, bud. Hope you get it. Now see, look at this, okay? This is where the actual pull tab is. This is where the little line is. It's so weird. Hopefully that's a good sign that we have something good in here. Of course, because that little line wasn't there, now it's not opening correctly, but we can still get it open carefully. Let's see what you have in pack number 3. Archaeology. Not sure what's in this one. Scholar of the Lost Trove. So this is a Jumpstart original rare. You can tell because it's number 14 of 78. 5 and 2 blue for a 5/5 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, you may cast target instant, sorcery, or artifact card from your graveyard without paying its mana costs. If an instant or sorcery spell cast this way will be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. It's pretty interesting. It's expensive, but it's unique to Jumpstart, so that's cool. You also have the Buried Ruin, Dreamstone Hedron, Juggernaut. Is this looking like an artifact deck? Meteor Golem, Thirst for Knowledge, Aether Spellbomb, Ancestral Statue, Archaeomender, another Archaeomender. I guess there are packs with doubles in them. Erratic Visionary, Lightning Core Excavator. So that's the guy that's on the front card for the pack, the Archaeology pack. Terra Rion. Emily Golan over on YouTube says, thanks Pause for letting me see these packs open. Got a Thriving Isle. It's a pretty cool island. Don't know what's going on there, but it looks neat. Pause says pretty land. Then we have our M21 lands. Fortunately not seeing any misprints there. So we have 2 packs left. Hopefully Pause will pull some more fun stuff. This one doesn't even... Okay, so this does have a pull tab. And it is in the right spot, so that's nice. Pause says, K, calling my mythics now. I hope you're right, bud. Not a mythic, but I think it's a good one. Tree Hugging. I think there's some good stuff in this pack. Soul of the Harvest. Verdant Embrace. Burlfist Oak. Warden of the Woods. Nature's Way. Wall of Blossoms. Llanowar Visionary. Snare Spinner. Crushing Canopy. Explore. Thriving Grove. Wild Size. Gnarled Sage. It's a pretty cool forest. Got little tree folk walking around. And then our M21 forests. Chaos says pull the unicorn. I have never seen a unicorn pack pulled. That would be so much fun. Okay, we're to our last pack. Pause. Gotta stay positive for that mythic. Pause says he has one already. So we don't want the unicorn mythic. We want a different mythic. Or if you want another unicorn, that's fine too. But The pack's been opened, so what you have has been determined. We have an Under the Sea pack. Let's see what this has in store for you. Pause. We have Pursued Whale. That hurts a bit. Whelming Wave. Don't think I've heard this one before. Return all creatures to their owner's hands except krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. You have to be playing a very specific deck for that. Cryptic Serpent. Sigiled Starfish. That's interesting. Unstable Obelisk. Waker of Waves. Octo Prophet. Sweep Away. Thriving Isle. Waterknot. Wishful Merfolk. Aegis Turtle. That's a pretty cool island. If it was a pineapple, I could sing the SpongeBob song, but it's not. Paz says he'll take 2 more from the left side of the top. That'll increase you up to 42 plus shipping. Pause. Is that alright with you? Just want to verify. Paul said, yep, got my taxes. I'm good. Sounds good, but I just always want to double check because want to make sure people buy Magic responsibly. So don't want me getting people into trouble. So I got 2 more from the left side of the top. So I got to grab the 2 from the left top side. Let's hope your luck turns around. We have a spellcasting pack. Not sure what's in this one. I have a Double Vision, Chandra's Pyreling, Young Pyromancer. Sorry, pause. Kinetic Augur, Heartfire Immolator, Shock, Thrill of Possibility, Flame Lash. Let's hope for a good land. Hungry Flames, Kiln Fiend, Lightning Visionary, Thermo Alchemist. Now, it might be a crap card, but you can't tell me that that art is not sweet. That's pretty amazing right there. Pastas, you can keep that whole pack, okay? Do you want this land? It's a pretty sweet looking mountain. Do you want to keep the land in that Thermo Alchemist? He says sure. Okay, let me grab that Thermo Alchemist for you. It's just a common, but it looks super cool, so hopefully you can add that to your collection. I'll set this pack aside since you don't want it. Okay, now we're to the final Jumpstart pack. Let's do things a little different. Maybe it'll change it up. Angels. That's a good one. I'm pretty sure that's a good one. See, I didn't unwrap the plastic first, so hopefully that changed our luck. The pull tab's in the wrong spot again, so unfortunately it did not open easy. So we're going to have to do this a careful way. Don't want to damage any cards. Okay, let's see what's in an Angels pack. Start off with a Baneslayer Angel. That's I love playing that in my white deck on Arena. Also comes with Angelic Ascension, Emancipation Angel, Sarah Angel. That's just such a cool iconic card. It's not the best anymore, but Guardian Idol, Feat of Resistance, Anointed Chorister, Angelic Edict, Angelic Page, Scroll of Avacyn, Thriving Heath, Voice of the Provinces, Celestial Enforcer. That's the Angel Planes. What's really cool about this is it is all the feathers from an angel's wings. So that's pretty cool there. And we have our M21 planes. couldn't tell if that was a misprint, but I don't think it is. I think it's just how the card is. Yeah, it's just how the card is. Okay, pause. Glad you got that mythic in the last pack. Do you want me to ship these out relatively quickly, or do you want me to hold on in case you want to order some more packs on Monday or Thursday next week? I can do either way, just let me know. So it's you got 7 packs times 6, that's $42. You know my PayPal address, just send that over whenever you're ready. Go ahead and mark these as your cards. So while we don't have, Emily says that was fun. Yeah, I agree, that was a lot of fun. Since we don't have any other packs we're opening up right now, Pot says, I'm in no hurry, I'll send you the cash soon. Because I can combine shipping if you just want to wait, if you think you'll get more later on, maybe in the next week or two, and you don't need the cards. So let's go through these real quick while there are no other packs being ordered. You don't care about the M21 lands. You do want to keep the Jumpstart lands, so I'll put that in there. You said you want the Jumpstart uncommons. Let me see. Trying to find the chat. Mythics, rares, Jumpstart, uncommon cards, and the special lands. Special lands, do you mean the special basics, or do you mean the thriving lands? Thriving lands as well. Okay, great. Haven't gotten to that yet. So we have the Thriving Heath. Now, when you say Jumpstart uncommons, there are lots of uncommons that are printed in Jumpstart. Like this one is uncommon here. It's number 467, so it's not from a Jumpstart pack, the Jumpstart set itself, but it's a reprint. Do you want these Jumpstart reprints from other set uncommons, or do you just want the ones that are like 10/78? So you don't need those ones. Okay, just the Jumpstart specific ones. So like this Sarah Angel, and this one is not. M21 is not. So you have your mythic here. Chaos 2 Jumpstart packs is $12 plus shipping, which I think you normally want me to hold on to your stuff for a while, so we can figure out shipping once you know what you pull, and you can just pay me later unless you want to put it in now. It's $5 for hits only, or let's see, got your rare. Emily says, I know I always have to do this, but I need to go for bait again. I'll be back later. Sounds good, Emily. Make sure I don't miss anything here. Keep the whale, please. Okay, I will do that. You want the whelming wave though, right? There are not a lot of Jumpstart specific uncommons. I know they exist, but I'm not seeing them here. Here's that sweet swamp that we were talking about earlier. Witch of the Moors is a Jumpstart rare too, so that's a pretty sweet hit. Buried Ruin in the Hedron, please. No problem. Dreamstone Hedron and Buried Ruin. Sorry, I'm looking at the cards themselves, not the screen. So if these are not in screen when I'm going through them, just let me know. Okay, pause. This is what we're going to end up shipping to you. Just verify real quick. Appreciate everybody stopping by. If anybody has any questions, just drop them in chat. You're getting the Ravenous Baloth, the Momentous Fall, Thriving Grove. I'm sorry, it's out of screen. Let me get that fixed for you. Jumpstart Forest, Buried Rune, Dreamstone Hedron, Bogbrew Witch, Witch of the Moors, Thriving Moor, Swamp, Scholar of the Lost Trove, Thriving Isle, Archaeology Land, Soul of the Harvest, Verdant Embrace, Thriving Grove, Tree Land, Whelming Wave, Under the Sea Land, the Mythic Baneslayer Angel, Thriving Heath, the Thermo Alchemist, and the Mountain. Good deal, Pause. Appreciate you purchasing those packs, helping out the stream. It's always much appreciated. You know how to get in touch when you want them shipped or you want more. Also happy to do a YouTube video if you prefer to do that instead of a stream. Just let me know. Got these marked with your name on them here, so they're not going to get mixed up with anybody else's cards. Okay, Chaos. What did you end up deciding? No rush, just let me know. While we're waiting for Chaos to decide what he wants to do, let's go ahead and go through another pack I recently opened up. Gonna go ahead and get these sorted real quick, and then we can go through, figure out which ones are new to my collection. I collect copy of the regular set of the packs I open, so always looking for new cards. Let's see what I got out of this pack. Chaos has got a pass right now. Thanks for confirming. No problem, Chaos. I'm here when you need me. Just let me know, okay, bud? Appreciate you stopping by and supporting the stream. That's the most important thing. Enjoy talking to you guys every Monday and Thursday at 8:30. So appreciate everybody stopping by. If anybody's new to the stream, we do crack packs. You go to cotherncards.com to order. There's a form on the bottom of the page. Fill that out and follow the instructions. Shipping is $1 for up to 6 cards in a plain white envelope. There is no tracked shipping on that, so that's at your own risk. If you want the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1, that's $5 for shipping. Or if you want all the cards, commons, and everything, even added cards, that's $9 shipping. That is what we have for sale up above. Looks like my live sheet did not open or update. We're down to 9 jumpstart now. Hopefully that will automatically fix itself here in a minute. Whoops. Let's see if I can refresh this real quick. Anyway, we're down to 9 jumpstart packs left, or no. We're down to 7 jumpstart packs left, I think. Yep. Down to 7 jumpstart packs left. How about that? Don't know why this isn't updating. Let me fool with that real quick for a second. Hope everybody's having a good night so far. We'll get going again in just a second. There we go. It's updated. Pause said sent the loot. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Pause. Are there any packs you guys would like to open that I don't keep in stock? Just let me know. I can look into getting those. I just ordered a set box of Strixhaven as well as 10 draft boosters of Strixhaven. So if anybody's interested in those once they come out, I should have those available. Pause is trying to save the rest of my money for a gaming PC. That sounds like fun, Pause. Should make streaming a lot easier too, I would imagine, hopefully. Anyway, we're talking about going through some cards. Let's get back into going through lists. Let me grab my Ikoria list real quick. Do you have a particular PC in mind? Boss says it is not a great time to order those right now. I would have to agree with that. They're probably in pretty high demand given a lot of people are stuck inside right now. Do you play a bunch of games or do you just play Arena? Because you might not need a true gaming PC if you're okay getting like a desktop. The one I bought has to be 4 or 5 years ago now. I just bought a bunch of RAM and a solid state drive, and that's all I really needed to get going pretty fast. So let's see what's new to add to my collection in Ikoria. I already have the Pacifism. Oh, Pa says he wants to edit and other things. If you want to edit, a lot of RAM is important. A solid state drive is also pretty important from what I understand, but I'm not a big editor. I just do a little bit here and there. My computer seems to handle it, but I don't know too much about it. I'm sure there are plenty of people in our community that could help you out figuring that out though. We have a foil Facet Reader, but I do not have that one yet. A Deadweight, Memory Leak, Blister Spit Gremlin, Clash of the Titans. Lots of duplication here, unfortunately. Not even a full box in yet. We're getting lots of duplicates. Greater Sandworm, that's a new one, so that's good. Got at least a couple new cards out of this pack. Sudden Spinnerets. Zenith Flare. I don't care if that's duplicate or not, that's a good card to have. It is not a duplicate, so I'm happy to add that to my collection. We also got the Giganta here. Not super valuable by any means, but cool legendary guy to have. We also have a Ketria Crystal, don't have that one yet either. Surprised I don't have all the lands yet, and this is one I do not have, so happy to add that to the collection. And then Human Soldier Token. I've got a million Human Soldier Tokens. Do I have this one? I have all of them. Pasta, so you collect a playset of each common? Yes. Dave says, just jumped on to say, hey, thanks for stopping by, Dave. Dave is part of Clever Magic Community. If you guys haven't had a chance, go and check them out on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. They do a league where a bunch of people go head to head every week to battle for the championship. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out yet, make sure you do that. Yes, pause. I collect a playset of each common and uncommon, at least from what I open. And then anything else that I open rare wise, I'm not playing right now, so I really only want one of each one. That may change in the future, but we'll just have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and get these new cards sleeved up that aren't already. Starting with the Facet Reader, 1 in a blue for 1/2. Pay 1, tap to draw cards and discard a card. So it's basically a Pilfering Hawk that doesn't need snow mana and is not a flyer. Next up we have Greater Sandworm. That is 5 and 2 green for 7/7. Greater Sandworm can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and it has cycling 2, so basically can't be chump blocked by super small stuff, so that's pretty cool. Dave said, I was having a conversation with the guys in my LGS today. I truly believe these sets like Ikoria are going to age really well. People are turned off by Magic right now. Too much Magic too quickly. Totally understand that mindset. Dave says eventually people will find out they missed out on these. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be slowing down anytime soon, though. They're talking about these alternate universes and stuff. So, I don't know. I think it's just going to keep coming. Zenith Flares, 2, a red and a white. It deals X damage to any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of cards with cycling ability in your graveyard. This is part of that annoying cycling deck that you see on Arena all the time, but most of them are commons and uncommons, so it's a great way to pick up some wins. We have Gigantha, the Wellspring, for 4 in a red or a green. Its companion is no card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol in its mana cost. It's a 5/5, and you can tap it to add one of a white, blue, red, black, and green. Mana cannot be spent to pay generic mana costs. So basically, you can cast Sliver Queen with it. Next up is Katria Crystal. This is mana fixing for drafts. It is 3 for an artifact that does not come into play tapped. You can tap it to add a green, blue, or red, and you can cycle it for 2. So that's pretty cool. And then we have our mountain, which I do not have yet. Let's take a look at this art. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, there's just so much going on. Like, Magic sets coming out basically every month, it feels like now. I know there was a lull after Zendikar Rising, but it has picked up quite a bit. So I just got my first box of Commander Legends in, and the nice thing about opening your first pack of a new set, every single card is new. So I have no duplicates here, so we're just going to go ahead and go through this whole pack after I sort it in order. Don't even have a checklist yet, so I have to check these off later. At least I hope there's not any duplicates within the same pack. You never know these days. I've seen it in Jumpstart, so I guess it's possible maybe in Commander Legends too. We will have to see. You have Commander Legends packs available in the store. They're the draft packs for $5.25 each, if you're interested in those. I've not broken that box open yet on stream. That is, I keep my stream boxes and my personal boxes separate, so has not been touched yet. Paz says I collected more than a playset of the Preordain. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm probably not going to be just like throwing commons away or anything. I might give some away to kids who are trying to get into the game or something like that, but my collection's not that big yet, so I'm just going to keep them until I need to start reclaiming my space, at which point we'll hopefully know if any of the commons or uncommons are worth anything. Let's go ahead and see what we got out of this Commander Legends pack. So we start out with Iona's Judgment, 4 and a white, exile target creature or enchantment. That's kind of expensive for a sorcery, but it is white removal, which there's not a lot of, so it is what it is. Next up we have Patron of the Valiant. For 3 and 2 white, you get a 4/4 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Oz asked, did I happen to go check out Joey in the Beanstalk? I did not. There's so much that goes on during these streams that I just forgot. Let me write it down. Is that a YouTube channel? Pauses Angels are great. Yes, they're a lot of fun. Plus says that is a YouTube channel. Got it on this slip of paper here. No promises that I remember to look at the slip of paper later, but I will do my best. We have Raised the Alarm, 1 white, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Not human warrior tokens or human soldier tokens, so that stinks because I have a million of those. Here's Preordained for a blue, you scry 2, then draw a card. Draw a card, much better than Opt. So I can see why you collected more in the playset of those. Next up we have Sailor of Means, 2 in the blue for a 1/4. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. So why are these? There we go. Looks like the back of the sleeves on the other cards that were out of view was dimming the colors there. Warden of Evos Isle, 2 in the blue for a 2/2 flying. Creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 generic less to cast. Paw says, no worries, I think it's weird that I've surpassed him. Did he start before you did? We have Blade Brand, 1 in the black. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Draw a card. It's an instant, so you can use that to get rid of some annoying blocking creatures. Next up, Fleshbag Marauder. 2 in the black for a 3/1. When it enters battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. So you got to plan ahead with that one. Murder, 1 and 2 black. Destroy target creature. That is not bad at all for a common. Paw says he started a year or 2 before me. Sanitarium Skeleton, a black for a 1/2. Pay 2 in a black. Return it from your graveyard to your hand. And black for 1/2 is not bad. The ability is nice if you have some extra mana late in the game. Get a chump blocker out there. Appreciate you stopping by, Dave. Elena Kessig Trapper is 4 in a red. It's a legendary creature, Human Scout. It's 4/3 with first strike. Tap it to add an amount of red mana equal to the greatest power among creatures you control that entered the battlefield this turn. It's also a partner, so you can have 2 commanders if both have a partner. Never played a commander game yet, despite having commander decks, so I'm not sure how important or how prevalent partner is, but with an uncommon commander, I'm guessing it probably doesn't get played too much. Crimson Fleet Commodore, you have 3 in red for a Ogre Pirate, 5/2. With trample, when it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Someone explain to me what the Monarch does. I've never played with the Monarch, but I've heard it puts a target on your back. Elvish Visionary, love elves, 1 in a green for a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. So it's kind of like Llanowar Visionary, but 1 cheaper, 1 less power and toughness, and no tap ability. So I'm not sure what I think about that. Bindhorn Elves for green. It's a 1/1 with tap to add a green. Basically, Bindhorn Elves is we want more decks, or decks have more than 4 Llanowar Elves. So we're just going to reprint it with a different name and make it a druid too. So that is Bindhorn Elves. Paw says it gets you an extra card every time it's your turn. Okay, yep, I can see why that would put a target on your back. That is for sure. Reclamation Sage, 2 in green for a 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's pretty cool. A 2-for-1. It's a better Broken Wings, except it can't destroy flying creatures, so maybe it's not better after all. Soul's Might, 4 in a green. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature where X is that creature's power. Wow, that can get nasty fast on a trample card. It's pretty expensive, and it's a sorcery. So it's definitely got downsides, but for a common, that could be good, especially in a draft, I would imagine. Tuya Bear Claw, 1 red and a green for a 2/2. When it attacks, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. This would be amazing if it had trample, but it does not. Paw says, but for other colors, it can do other things. Okay. Pteromorphic Expanse, it's land, sacrifice it, search your library for basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Is that the same as Evolving Wilds? A rare in this pack was a pretty good one if you ask me. Vaulted Champions, tap it to add a white or black, it enters battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents, so this is perfect for Commander. Sky Diamond, a mana rock here, enters battlefield tapped for 2. And you can tap it to add a blue. Then we have a treasure token. Personally, I like the Kaldheim Bowl of Jolly Ranchers better. At least that's what Matt from Cracking Packs MTG would call it. Then on the back, you have the ad card with the Prismatic Piper advertising for MTGO, which I prefer Arena personally, but I know why MTGO exists and has its following, so. Let's see what set is up next. There's Beyond Death. Let's go ahead and get these sorted out real quick, then we can go through them. So basically, if we're not selling packs, what we're doing is we're doing the long version of going through the packs I've opened on the stream since the last video or live stream. Got those Pokemon lands, love those. Okay, so let's get these in order and we will see what I need. Do you guys put your cards in order, or do you just kind of sort them by color and that's it? Maybe by rarity? How do you sort your cards? Definitely interested to hear that. Appreciate everybody sticking around tonight, all the support. Much appreciated. Check a couple things real quick. Okay, so we have done Evangel. Let me get my there's list. It's nice not to have to worry about the ads popping up on Spotify anymore, so definitely happy I got that taken care of. Boss says I sort by color, my common playset, then uncommon, rares, and mythics go together per set. That makes sense to me. When I'm collecting a set, it's just easier for me to throw them together by number order. I got this checklist right here that I keep that has them in number order, so it's just a little easier for me to do it that way. So we already have the Dawn Evangel and the Daybreak Chimera. Do not have a Karametra's Blessing or a Rumbling Sentry, so those are both good. We have an Elite Instructor. I do have that one. Towering Wave Mystic. That one as well. Witness of Tomorrows. That is a new one. Happy to add that to my collection. Underworld Charger. I do have that. Blood Aspirants up next. That's a new one to the collection. Aureate of Mountain's Blaze. Have that one. Scophos Mage Warden. Do have that one. Elysian Caryatid. Plummet. That's a new one as well. Happy to be picking up some new cards in this. I got a Gallia of the Endless Dance. A non-duplicate rare. We have all the Pokemon lands already. Do I have the gold token? Gold token is new. Great to get that off the list. Pause says, I need more long boxes. How long do you get your long boxes, Pause? I know there's lots of different types. Okay, let's go through these. We have Karametra's Blessing. I used to play this in Arena. Don't play it as much anymore. Just because I built my collection out a little bit more. But it is a single white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's enchanted or an enchantment creature, also gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. We have Rumbling Sentry, 3 and 2 white for a 3/6. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. Prefer God's Hall Guardian myself. Next up, we have Witness of Tomorrows, 4 and a blue for a 3/4 flyer. Pay 3 and a blue to scry 1. Process for commons uses the 5 rows, and for the rest, uses single long boxes. That makes sense to me. Blood Aspirant, 1 red for a 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice permanent, put a 1/1 counter on it. 1 red, tap it, and sacrifice a creature or enchantment. It deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. Plus, you get a 1/1 counter, so that's pretty good. At least in limited, probably. Plummet for 1 and a green. Destroy target creature with flying. So cheaper Broken Wings without the artifact or enchantment removal. So less flexible. Gallia of the Endless Dance, a red and a green for a 2/2 with haste. Other satyrs. You control, get +1/+1 and have haste. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. So hope you don't have anything good in your hand that you don't want to get rid of. And then finally, the gold token sacrifices this artifact to add 1 mana of any color. We're getting down to our last pack. I have a pack of Throne of Eldraine to go through. Happy to chat about anything that anybody wants to talk about. Just let me know down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get these Throne of Eldraine cards sorted real quick, and then we can start going through, see what we need to add to the collection. Boss says, what about me? So for my set, I put them in a binder in Ultra Pro sleeve or Ultra Pro pages. I put them in perfect fit sleeves first so that they're sleeved in the pages. For everything else, I use single row boxes right now just because my collection's not that big. I could see myself going to some 5 rows once I get done opening a particular set, but I'm not there yet, so have not crossed that bridge. I guess when I ask a question, I should answer what I do. That makes sense. Let's see what I got out of this Throne of Eldraine pack to add to the collection. We have a Fairy Guide Mother. Definitely have that one already. Runaway Together. That's, I believe, the same art they used in Commander Legends. I feel like I just saw that card. Or maybe it's in Jumpstart. I don't know. Either way, I already have it. Witching Well. Have that too. Bake into a Pie. That is in Jumpstart, I'm pretty sure. And I already have it. Lash of Thorns is new. Happy to add that to my collection. So is this Sir Conrad or Sire Conrad the Grim? The Y's throw me off. If anybody knows, would appreciate you letting me know. Either way, let's see if I already have it. I do not, so we'll get to talk about that one here in a minute. Blow Your House Down. Definitely a fairy tale themed card. So is 7 Dwarves. I already have both of those though. I guess for 7 Dwarves I probably need to get 7, not a playset. Because 7 would be a playset. Have Fay Barrow Elder. It's a new rare for me. Fireborn Knight's a new uncommon for me. Jousting Dummy. Don't think I've seen that one before. I've not. Good to add that to the collection. Sir is right, and he's worth a bit. Keep more than one of him. Will do, Pause. Thanks for the advice. I haven't had a chance to look him up yet. Forest number 267. I already have that one, and I'm sure I have 1,000 of these on adventure tokens. Looks like I do. Not really 1,000, probably like 2 or 3, but it feels like 1,000. There are 20 tokens, and you always seem to open duplicates of the same one. At least that's what I feel like I do. Okay, let's get ready to go through these cards. Leave them up so we can add them to the collection. Check out his mechanic. We'll do that pause when we're going through and sleeving these up real quick. So we have Flash with Thorns, a black target creature gets +2/+1 against Death Touch until end of turn. That could be a lot of fun in draft. Sir Conrad the Grim, 3 and 2 black for a 5/4. When another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, deals 1 damage to each opponent. 1 and a black, each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. So yeah, that's an interesting card. That is for sure pause. I would imagine in the right deck, that could do quite a bit of damage. Fay Barrow Elder, 1 a green and a white for a 0/0 with Vigilance. It gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. Tap to add, or tap for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. So that is definitely a multicolor deck card. Chaos says it is a game ender for sure. Yeah, I could definitely see that, especially in Commander. Fireborn Knight, 4 red or 4 white or any combination of. Double Strike, 2/3. Pay 4 red or white or any combination of, and it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. With Double Strike, that can be nasty. Jousting Dummy, 2 for a 2/1. Pay 3, gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Yeah, that's not super playable, but it is what it is. So what are you all up to the rest of tonight? I'm done sorting through my new cards, at least until we get to the next stream on Monday. If anybody else wants some packs, happy to take care of that as well. I know Emily had mentioned she was coming back, so if you guys want to chat. Oh, Emily just said back. Did I miss anything? Perfect timing, Emily. I was just sorting through some cards. I went through Theros, Throne of Eldraine, and Commander Legends, the packs I opened that you've seen on my channel. For anybody who's not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you could head over there and check it out, search Cothern Cards on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, would appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button right now. Everybody over on Twitch, appreciate you watching. If you could hit that follow button if you're not already, that would be amazing as well. You can get a little neat animation when it happens. So is there anything you all want to chat about before we hang it up for tonight? This is one of the Pathway arts here. I liked it so much that I made it my first playmat. Pause says Crushing Toll Bridge is a great comment from Eldraine as well. Gives all your creatures haste when you tap the bridge. Pretty interesting. Emily says, what's your opinion on Secret Layers? I personally have not ordered any. They're relatively new to me just because they didn't exist last time I played Magic. It's definitely a money grab from Wizards, but it's their game, so they can do what they want. Not a fan of them printing mechanically unique cards in Secret Layers. I know that was a big deal with the Walking Dead Secret Layer. I think if they had printed Walking Dead cards that were repeats of other cards, or they printed the Walking Dead cards with different names in a standard set at the same time, it probably would not have been a problem, or as big of a problem. I might order one at some point. I almost bought the Bob Ross ones, but I did not. But it's kind of hard for me because I understand what they're trying to do. I just hope they don't go too far. Paul says he's buying the Blackest Magic foil in regular. That's a very cool secret layer. Put these here for everybody to look at. Yeah, Blackest Magic is a pretty cool one. There's some beautiful artwork in those, and I think there are even some pretty playable cards. Oh, sorry, forgot Chaos is here. Let's get rid of those. Let's pick something else instead. Let's put this on the playmat instead. Those are more fun. if anybody wants any Kaldheim collectors tonight, for tonight only, for the rest of the stream, I can do them for 18 each. So just let me know if you're interested. Just checking a couple things real quick, guys. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, so Emily says, I don't have too much money and I want to be able to get some cool cards without wasting all my money, so not such a big fan. The one thing I like about Secret Layers is you know exactly what you're getting. It's not like it's not like it is, here are the 10 cards you could get, you get 2 of them, so you have to buy a bunch of them. Like, you know exactly what you're getting. So that's the one good thing I think about Secret Layers, is they're not trying to get you with the booster game or you might get one foil. Like, you know exactly what you're buying. So I think they did that right with Secret Layers. I know you can still get that one bonus card or whatever, but it's a bonus card. Like, it's not why you're buying the layer. Chaos says, collectors. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, Chaos. If anybody wants to buy like a whole box of anything, I can definitely get a lot better pricing. It's just with the individual packs, there's a lot more work involved with shipping and all that stuff, so I have to charge a little bit more for those than I would for a whole box. So if anybody's interested in that at all, let me know, and I can even shoot a custom YouTube video and add prices to it if you want. Emily says the foils do tend to bend a lot, so I wouldn't want it to bend if I bought it. I hear you. Foils warp. It's unfortunately part of Magic. I'm not a fan of that at all either. I wish they'd do something to fix it, but I think it's just the way it is, unfortunately. I know you can flatten them out, so that's a good thing. It just takes a lot of work. That's why, personally, I don't buy collectors boosters for myself. I like the set boosters. I even like the draft boosters too. They're a lot of fun as well. And I feel like you get a better variety of cards with the draft boosters than the set boosters, because the set boosters have those themes. But I enjoy the list, and I like the opportunity to get multiple rares in a pack. So I normally start out opening set boosters, and then once Paw says they should take some info from Pokemon, theirs don't curl. So I think why Pokemons don't curl is because their foils, the whole card isn't, well, I guess they have those reverse foils that the whole card is foil. So yeah, I don't know what they do different. I remember the old Magic foils didn't curl, but they didn't foil the whole card. It was just the border, which was pretty cool. They didn't foil the art. Chaos says, hashtag Pokemon Supreme. Pokemon's definitely hot right now, that's for sure. I like to keep my content Magic related though. Pokemon, it's so hard to get sealed product right now. It just is what it is. It's crazy how big of a growth path that Pokemon is going through. Does anybody else have anything else they want to chat about? Chaos says, man, I've liked Pokemon since day one. I like Digimon more though. Yeah, I used to play Pokemon when it first came out, but I quit like when Gym Heroes or something came out. Chaos says he has a Hunter tattoo, which I assume, and he corrected to say Haunter tattoo. Paw says I held on some packs for Lincoln, and it's from the last set. We've got like 6 packs left. You can get lucky and find some packs sometimes, but they're normally not the hot ones. Like I've seen on streams and stuff, they seem to go for like 10 to 15 bucks a piece, which is just crazy to me for a booster pack. And then a lot of the times, unless you pull the best card, like you hardly get anything back out of it. Like with Magic, at least if you open enough packs, you do decent. and have a lot of fun in the process. But with Pokemon, like, the only thing people care about are the reverse hollows and then like the super GXs and stuff like that. Emily says, I like that there's value in cards that cost more to get, but I hope Wizards doesn't go too far with the premium stuff. I agree with you there, Emily. I think as long as there's non-premium versions, like if they started printing certain cards that only came in full art and only came in collector booster boxes that are like standard legal, that would not go over well with me. But as long as you can get a functional version of all the cards in a draft box, I think that's okay. Paz says he bought 5 packs for $10 Pokemon. That's a good deal, Paz. Congratulations on getting that. The kids don't really care what set they're from, or they like it if you pull a super cool card, but they just like having cards. So, like, my son has some Pokemon cards. I got him like a couple packs when I bought my first Magic box, just so he had something he could sort. So he has like 15 or 20 cards, and he always sorts them by color when I'm working on sorting my cards. So that's pretty fun. I don't have much else to talk about tonight, guys, unless you guys have something you want to talk about. Last call for anybody who's interested in picking up packs, just go to cothencards.com. If you're watching this after it is live, you can still order packs on cothencards.com. It'll have the most recent inventory of what I have available. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, would love it if you join the Cothern Cards Facebook group. If you go to cothencards.com, up in the top right corner, there's a menu that says FB group. You can click that and then apply to join the Facebook group. I make you apply so I don't get a bunch of spammers in there. Chaos is try to get some Digimans. Digimon is really hard to get a hold of too. And unfortunately, I don't have a bunch of people interested in Digimon coming to the stream. From everything I've seen is the boxes are really expensive. It's kind of like the Pokemon stuff right now. Unless you get really lucky. Emily says, I really like the Magic community. They are very chill, friendly. Totally agree with you there, Emily. Everybody I've met with YouTube and whatnot. Pause said, I have fun, buddy. Thank you for cracking some packs. Thank you for purchasing, Pause. I really appreciate it. I'm probably going to hop on and do a stream on Twitch of an arena draft in a little bit. If anybody's interested in watching that, I'm just going to take a break and take care of a couple things and probably hop back on in about 10 or 15 minutes. Not going to stream that to YouTube though. It's going to stream that to Twitch. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Hope you had a good night. Pause, I was glad I was able to pull that mythic for you. So let me know down the road if you want more packs or you want me to ship them out at some point. We can figure out shipping and all that stuff later. Appreciate everybody who stopped by tonight. We had Emily and Chris and Dave over on YouTube. Appreciate everybody stopping by there. We also had Chaos and Pause over on on Twitch, as well as Dr. Cause. Thanks everybody for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. Emily says, well, I don't have anything else to talk about, so have a good night. You have a good night too. And as I mentioned, for anybody who's interested, go to twitch.tv/CothernCards. Follow me over there. I'll be doing probably an arena draft of Kaldheim soon. So thank everybody for stopping by tonight. Thanks, Pause, for purchasing the packs. Hope everybody has a good night. And if you want to watch the draft, I will see you soon.